Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. I'm here today to do a product review on Upwind Odor Eliminator. There's a lot of science behind this particular, just like there is behind every scent elimination product out there. So I'm not going to break down the science of it too far for you guys, because one, I'm not a scientist and don't understand some of the terms that go into this thing and some of the stuff like that. But I'm going to give you the basic grasp that I have on the products and some of my experience, which is limited right now because I'm not out in the field, and this stuff I'm going to test it out in the field this year and see how well this stuff works. But I did a little bit of research on this stuff, and they've got several different products. This is a body spray odor eliminator, and what they use is copper ion technology, and I'll go into that a little bit more as we get along here into this video. But copper does a really good job of eliminating bacteria, and in the research that I did on copper, as far as its bacterial properties and eliminating bacteria, it's been proven for ages and ages and ages, back to medieval times and before, back into prehistory. They used copper from the time that we were able to work with copper. They've used copper to carry water, and they found that the water was actually better. It was actually sweeter, and it was actually better, stayed longer in the copper, and that's because the copper actually destroyed the bacteria in the water. So the fact of copper going back to eliminating bacteria goes back as far as history goes, and as far as we know. Now back then they didn't know why the copper was better, why the water coming out of that was better, but nowadays we know it's because it destroys the bacteria. So what this is charged with copper. It says right here on the back of it is a patented technology, and what this has, and I'm going to read a little bit off of this down here. This is a copper ion compound called MCC, and MCC is short for monocopper citrate. This is a molecule constructed of copper ions with organic citrate components. What this stuff does is this is a copper ion works as an oxidation catalyst. The copper ions rapidly and continuously eliminate odor, and the research that I've done into copper with the formula that these guys are using, which has got some peroxide in it and various other components, which is all hidden, technology that they're not going to give to the public. But this has deionized water and MCC, proprietary odor elimination agent, and preservatives in it, and that's it. So we've got deionized water and the MCC in there, which is going to eliminate your odors, and the copper does a good job of eliminating bacteria as they form. So the copper in this, mixed with the other components that they use, is going to continually eliminate odor by destroying bacteria, and that's what causes body odor, is bacteria. We all have a smell to us it's based on what we eat, our environment, several different things, and the bacteria that our body forms gives off a smell, and this copper and the proprietary ingredients in the MCC eliminate that odor. So it's lab tested, field proven, which I haven't done any field tests on this yet, except for this morning when I went out to the woods. I sprayed down with this stuff. So that's all the field testing I've done, but I have researched into the technology, and the technology is sound. The copper technology is sound, and it has been proven to eliminate bacteria. And one thing I noticed about it is when I spray it on myself, I've noticed this in other stuff. If you buy something that doesn't have a cover scent in it, like earth or cedar or something like that, when you smell it, you can actually smell this stuff. And I've always thought, man, I'm eliminating scent with this stuff, but I'm actually adding scent as well. And I never really liked that stuff. So I always use the stuff with the woods or the cover scent in it. But I always thought, man, if I can smell it, I'm sure the deer can too. And with this stuff, I absolutely cannot smell it. And they say when a human smells supper, a dog smells all the ingredients, and that's the way it is with deer. And this stuff absolutely has no scent to it whatsoever. So I really like the odor eliminator. I sprayed myself down with it this morning when I come out of the woods after checking trail cameras. Sprayed myself down with it before, and absolutely no scent. I couldn't smell anything off of it, you know, but of course my nose isn't what a deer's is. But the technology behind it is proven. The technology behind it seems to be pretty sound, and it seems to be a pretty good product. So we're going to check this out this year. This is what I'm going to use primarily. This is what I'm going to use. I've got other stuff, but I've found in the past that it doesn't work that well. I've got dead downwind and some Primo stuff. So this year we're going to give this Upwind a chance and see if this copper technology does the job out in the woods. So we've got the odor eliminator spray here. We've also got this is a super concentrated. This stuff here makes 32 ounces, and it's pretty much the same thing as this. It's just a concentrated formula of it. Got a deal of body wash, and the one thing I liked about the body wash, I showered with this a couple times, and it doesn't give me a scent just like this spray. When I get out of the shower, I don't smell like soap like some of the other stuff that I've showered with in the past. It doesn't dry my hair out, doesn't dry my skin out by stripping all the oils out of me. This has the same stuff in it. It's charged with copper, has the MCC in it as well, and has the same kind of stuff. And this is not only good for hunting. This is also good for car, truck, bacterial odors, sports, pets, smoke, boats. This is good for all kinds of different stuff. But this stuff right here works pretty good. The other day when we got done fishing, I came home, we caught a few fish and had worms and fish and stuff like that on me. Came home, washed my hands with this, and it did a really good job of eliminating that fish odor. We know how hard that is to get rid of. So really like the hair and body wash. Like I said, done a good job not drying me out or anything like that. The last thing here that I've got is a mouth rinse foam, and this is something you squirt in your mouth and you rinse your mouth out, and then you basically just spit this stuff out. This has the MCC in it as well, and it's stuff I'm surprised at how well this stuff works. You can see you don't want to swallow any of it, I'll tell you that right off the bat, because the other day I actually messed up and swallowed a little bit of it. But don't swallow it. But when you put it in your mouth and you swash it around in there a little bit like you would a mouthwash, this stuff actually makes my mouth feel really clean, you know, and I was really surprised by that. It does a really good job without a heavy odor to it. It's got a real light mint flavor to it, a real light mint odor to it, but it does a very good job of making my mouth feel clean. And you know, if your mouth feels clean, it probably is clean. So that's one of the things I really like about this. And you guys who chew in a tree stand or smoke, which I don't recommend doing either, but I've chewed in my tree stand before. So this stuff's going to work really good for you, I think. You're really going to get that scent out of your mouth. And as part of your regimen before you go out, or throw it in your bag, and when you get out there and you've been out there for a couple hours, take a shot of this and put it in your mouth, and well, I'll give you spitting it out in the woods. But it does a pretty good job of eliminating odor in your mouth and really making your mouth feel clean. So this stuff is all made by Upwind, which their website is huntupwind.com. It says hunt down odors, Upwind, patented odor elimination. And the one thing I really am impressed the most about this is it says this right here on each bottle, 100% money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied with this stuff, they give you a 100% money back guarantee. So I've done the research into the product's technology, and I've found it to be pretty sound. Everything I've found on copper has said it is an excellent bacterial agent, and the way they've made this stuff with the MCC, it hunts down the bacteria and it eliminates it, and it actually will keep it from coming back. It'll work long after you spray it. So this stuff will actually seek out bacteria as they develop, and it will destroy it with that MCC and that copper technology. So I'm very, very impressed with the product. Just what limited use I've used it. I'm very impressed with the technology behind it, because it's something new, something that I've never seen anybody else use, and it is a patented technology. But the thing that impresses me most, it is made in the USA. I love products that are made in the USA, but 100% money back guarantee on something like this is really sticking your neck out there, and you really got to have faith in a product to offer 100% money back guarantee on something like this. Because I mean, you know how deer are. It may not be the scent. It may be something else, and deer can get real spooky anyway. So this stuff is made by Hunt Upwind, or Upwind. The website is huntupwind.com, which we'll put a link right down here in the description below. And I'm very, very happy with all of it, and I'm looking forward to giving it a good field test this year. Like I said, this is going to be my primary stuff this year. I'm going to try this stuff out, and I'm going to set myself up a couple times where I know the deer are going to come upwind of me, and we're going to see how well this stuff works out. Same way I did last year. I did that with the dead downwind. I followed the entire regiment for dead downwind, and I set it up and had some deer come upwind of me, and they spooked and they busted. So we'll be doing that with this stuff this year, and I'll report back, make another video possibly at that time. So, but so far I'm very impressed with it and the technology behind it. So check this out. We'll put the website right here, and we'll put a link down in the description below. For more product reviews, how-to videos, you can check out our website, ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.